Well, hello there, guys, children. It's your favorite unsalted cracker. It's your boy yet again. It's Brother Reed, and I'm right here as always. And people with us today, as always, we're joined in the back by our sidekick, the Box. And today, people, we bring you a very exciting review. This is the Oreo Star Wars. The dark side or the light side? Exactly. Which one are you? So we're going to find out what these are all about, people. I'm kind of hoping these are the light side, but then I'm hoping they're the dark side. I'm kind of hoping either way. I'm like, you know, I could do either one. I wouldn't mind if it was either one. But we're going to find out. I'm kind of hoping for the dark side. Strange, isn't it? But anyway, we're going to see what they're all about. We're going to see which one we have. We're going to open it live on camera. And it's going to be exciting. But anyway, we're going to see how these taste and everything. And as always, guys, remember, if you have anything you'd like read the review, you got to leave that comment below. Because if I like it, I might pick it out and review your request next. Thumbnail. I hear the voices every night of the ones I left behind that I love. Alrighty, guys, we're going to open these up and let's see what we got. Here we go. We're going to pull it down. Are you ready? Oh, we got the dark side. We got the dark side. Oh my goodness. We are the dark side. That's all right, I guess. Either way, let's see what they taste like. Got some pop rock action in there. It's red or blue cream with Kyber inspired sugar crystals. KYBER. Kyber inspired sugar crystals. Whatever that is. That's what this has in it. Now, even though it is red, when I took a bite of it, you can see some white cream in there. You see that? So, very interesting, isn't it? So these were requested, and I've actually had these on the shelf for 3 or 4 days or longer because of all the Mountain Dew flavors that came out. I was waiting to review these at the right time, but they're good. So they call it crystals, but I'm going to call it a bomb pop. What is it called? Not bomb pop? No, it's not bomb pop. What's those things you put in your mouth that explode? I'm thinking of ice cream here. Those things that you put in your mouth, pop rocks. Pop rocks. There we go. So let's take another bite of it here. I'm going to use my cookies to catch the crumbs because nobody's going to eat them anyway. That's just the truth. So other than it being a different color and having those kind of little crystal things in it, they're not really pop rocks because you're not getting no explosions. It's kind of like they're just little hard things you chew into. So again, as always, I highly recommend. I like companies that pretty much do stuff like this. They pretty much make the same cookie, but make it a little bit different just to make it exciting. And it has different designs. I forgot to show you this. We've got different designs on the cookies. So you can see that. There's a different one. I love how this camera zooms. This thing is awesome. Check that. Look at that. Boom. Osmo Pocket 3, baby. That's what we're using. Osmo Pocket 3. I like how it zooms. Let's see. I think this might be the same one. I don't know. But I'm just going through the stack. Oh, this is different. There's that. So I really like how they do this with their, oh, look at this one. That's Jabba the Hutt there. So, oh, here's another one, Stormtrooper. That. It's amazing when you see a character, it automatically, Star Wars is so embedded in American society. You just know, when you see a character, you know if it's a stormtrooper, Jedi, whatever, you just know right off, you know. I'm going to show this. I guess this is Vader, of course, but it's just amazing how embedded Star Wars is, and it's just amazing how far it's fallen. You know, that was my favorite movie as a kid there, and I'm kind of ashamed to say I used to like Star Wars. I still like Star Wars, but I'm kind of ashamed of it now with the Acolyte that came out and everything. It sucks. And the new movies, I like the Force Awakens, but the last two really sucked hard. We've had some few good TV shows, but it really is. It's should be the greatest movie franchise ever, and it's been stained. It's been stained. It really has. I don't know what happened to Star Wars, but it's really lost its way. I'll say that. But they've been some good TV shows and stuff. I like what they did with Obi-Wan Kenobi when they did his story. But the Acolyte sucks. I'll just say that. But I watched the first 2 episodes of it, and I'm gonna continue to watch it anyway, just because I get it free anyway. But you know, it just ain't that good. So overall, these cookies are good. These are a lot better than Star Wars The Acolyte. But hopefully, you know, Star Wars one day gets itself fixed with the movies and all that. They've been some good TV shows, and what's funny about it, well, it's just hard. It's hard to believe how far Star Wars has fallen. It's one of those things I thought when Disney got it, how can it fail? How can they mess it up? They're going to make more movies, more TV shows, and all that. And maybe a part of it's oversaturation also. You know, maybe that's part of it. But part of it, the biggest part of it is it's just Disney doing what Disney does. But anyway, I'm going to give these cookies, but talk about a company that's lost their way, Disney. But I'm going to give the Star Wars, these are the dark side cookies. To me, they taste like a regular Oreo cookie with those little crystal things in it. They're not much different. And I like how they did all the artwork, all the different, you know, designs of the cookies and stuff. And I think that's neat. Keeps it exciting, keeps it fresh. 4 stars. And that's what it's all about. Pretty much selling the same item again, just in a different way. And I'm a big fan of that, because to me this is neat. You know, 20 years ago, this would have been the coolest thing ever. You're like, man, look at that, Star Wars cookies. Oh, that's so awesome. And now, since Star Wars has a bad taste in your mouth, you're like, well, that's kind of the reason why I waited so long to review them, because I'm not excited about Star Wars anymore. No. I watched Star Wars when I was a kid. I watched it on... it was before VHS. It was one of those discs. You put it in and you flip the disc over and watch it. Whatever that was, a disc player. That was before Laserdisc. It wasn't a Laserdisc. It was before Laserdisc, before VHS. I think it was called a disc player. And we watched the movie. I watched it like that. You put it in one side, you have to flip it over to play the other side. Yeah, the original Star Wars. That's how many times. I watched that movie hundreds of times. I've watched it hundreds of times. The original. Hundreds. I mean, I watched that movie more than anything. Every time it was on TV, I'd sit there and watch the whole thing. Anytime it's just wild. It's wild. But anyway, that's the official review. I used to love Star Wars. I mean, I did. I really did. I really enjoyed it. But things change, I guess. So anyway, that's going to be the official review of the Star Wars dark side, light side cookies. I got the dark side. I kind of wish I got the blue side now, just because I think the blue is a prettier color. The blue cream would have been prettier. It would have been like, you know, like the lightsaber blue. I think it would have been prettier than the red. But anyway, that's going to be the official review. As always, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for the request. And we'll see you guys as always tomorrow. We do a review every day, 366 days a year. We're here every day pumping them out and getting it done. So that's going to be the official review. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day now. Toodles! Well, just thinking about, you know, lemonade, that's always been a fantasy. Hasn't it been a fantasy of you, lemonade, for you? I mean, so think about lemonade, a fantasy I meant to say. Just think of Mountain Dew mixed with lemonade. That is a fantasy all by itself. Just imagine that. What a great idea. Lemonade and Mountain Dew. Now the peach flavor in this is stronger than the lemonade flavor, but what happens is when you take that sip, you're first getting a rush of the peach flavor. Then you taste the lemonade flavor. And of course you got the Mountain Dew flavor mixed in with it. Beautifully done. So the Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion. It's not as good as the Liberty Brew we had yesterday, but still an amazing.